So I'll go to the other guy.
Yeah, he's looking at you. What's going on? What happened?
Well, I knew a man that once told me sometimes you gotta have the right stuff to come into space, and your friend Warwick, well, all the stuff in him is gone.
Nailed it, Dan.
You just see Turner in the back of the ship just go.
You see O'Neill's face just kind of droops. Oh.
Is there anything that you know that could have led to this? Is there anything we need to be worried about? Is it something maybe you two share? Some sort of illness, disease, or?
I'm pretty sure it's our bodies, and the fact that they can't survive in space is what the doctor said.
The doctor told you couldn't survive in space?
He said it was pretty
Okay,
grim.
I said he was okay, but I said the other one definitely couldn't.
Why would you risk all this going into space then?
Roll a persuade check. Or
Good
charisma.
question.
Tell us the classified secrets.
Do it, or else we'll show you out the airlock.
I got a 57 out of my 60 charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, he looks, he's defeated and says, "Wait, what was your one more time? What was your question?" He says, "What we're talking about?"
Like, if the doctor said that you weren't
Oh.
clear to go into space, why would you risk it? Yeah.
It was a mission only me and Weintraub could do. It was me and Brucey, and we were...
I don't mean this rudely, but you guys aren't quite in physical condition to do anything. What is it that only you can do that us highly qualified, top of my class, by the way, professionals couldn't handle?
This is like that movie, Armageddon.
The rights. Oh.
I don't want to close my eyes!
I hope Liv
I don't
Tyler
want
shows
to
up.
fall asleep because I
Make me
miss
forget
you.
about my ex-wife.
Well, I know how to drill.
Well, everybody knows literally everybody knows how to drill.
Down.
It's not
Down
so
is a
much
good
about-
choice.
You put the
It's
drill
not
in the
about-
ground. You hit.
I know the commander knows how to drill something.
Huh? Yeah, and I think Dan knows how too.
God damn it.
Dang. I'm dead.
A singularly minded module.
Yes. Nightmare in my mind as this man's trying to speak to me.
It's not so much about the physical capabilities me and Weintraub had. It's more about the all the processes it takes to fix the BLACKSAT. You're not qualified.
God, I'm glad this guy survived.
to fix the black, I mean, I wouldn't calling me unqualified. That's quite a leap. As you know, I was top of my class. I'm probably the best thing you've ever met. And I mean anything personally, but I say that humbly because
Sure.
honestly, Weintraub didn't. I say that because I can help you. We can help each other. If there's a job that needs doing, this BLACKSAT, fill me in, and I'll be your Weintraub, but much fitter and better looking.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately,
Man's dead! You just yell at the back as I'm buckling him into the back.
unfortunately, I'm the new Weintraub. I must perform his duties. But yes, you will help me out. As you know, you and Belton are scheduled to help him now go out to the spaceship. The satellite, to repair it. You are going to be escorting him.
Wait, who is?
Belton and Hamlet,
Oh, thank God.
as their mission specialists.
Take the suit on the right, Dan.
And you see him begin to clam up.
Not the one that has your name on it.
I mean, I'm here to put courage into you, man.
I've got what it takes to do the job.
Oh,
Did So am I done buckling him in? Because I want to
you
give
buckle
him.
fine, yeah.
I want to give him like a quick once-over to make sure that he didn't suffer any weird effects from that whole thing. So I kind of
Sure.
like float back over to him and just like, okay, how are you feeling? And I got like a flashlight that I'm shining.
Sad.
Well, okay, it's fair.
He's gonna become a fan favorite. After
Me
that.
too, buddy.
Any nausea? Any any?
You think you're sad?
God damn it! Ignore him.
Sadness is.
You feel...
Roll a medicine check.
Medicine check. Okay. That's a 99 out of
That's
80.
No.
It's really
no.
bad. He's fine.
Totally fine.
He's fine. I'm a bit rattled because somebody died on my watch, so I'm not. But a quick once-over face looks fine
Yeah.
to me. Okay, I think you're gonna be fine. I'm sorry about what happened to your friend, but
Me too.
I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be fine. Okay? And I just kind of like pat him on the side of the helmet.
Hey. You have 48 hours of careful piloting from Macmillan before you reach BLACKSAT. You rendezvous. There are two crucial things there's really one crucial thing that will happen between now and then, and that is both Belton and Hamlet, you are scheduled to go over maintenance of the space, the MMUs. That is the one thing that is scheduled in the next 48 hours, otherwise you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna read a book. But you don't know the name of it.
I've read it 72 times. I'm working on reading it via osmosis this time.
He has read the cover 72 times.
My new
I'll
book.
go with
Wrong
Belton.
thing.
Belton and I can check it together.
Yeah, just get it over with.
Hey, Belton, we're friends, right?
Well, I think so.
I've worked with you and you're a good friend, according to our history together.
Last I checked, yes.
You get any, I don't know, just feelings of tension with the commander? Kind of sense anything?
There's a lot of things that I can sense in that general area known as the commander. You seem a little antagonistic, though. If I can be totally honest.
Like between me and him, or like him and everybody? Is it just me, you think? Yeah. Yeah.
It's you, Dan.
The fucking costume just makes that look. I'm saving a screenshot of how you look right now. This is your new profile picture on Facebook.
Yes.
Do you ever feel like someone knows something that they really couldn't know?
Well, I mean, one thing that you typically do with good friends is you can share things like that.
That's why we're good friends, right?
Right.
Are you married?
No. God,
Good.
No.
He's not your type, Dan. Sorry. I'm gonna stop.
No. This we're just on a mission. Everything's gonna be just fine. Yeah. Yeah. So let's look at the hand first, and we'll start there.
Yeah. Yep. Just pick up a glove.
As you guys
That's
go over,
Red glove.
It's just a red.
One red glove.
It's a small ship, guys.
craft
Small ship.
electronic rolls.
A craft. A what?
Electronic.
Craft.
Craft electronic.
Craft electrician.
I don't remember if all zeros are bad or good. It's one of the two. It's either a fail or
Oh,
a good
that's real
one.
bad.
That's real bad.
That's a real bad one.
That's
It's as
real
bad
bad.
as you can get.
Is that
It's
like
getting real
100?
low with that one.
That's 100.
Oh yeah.
That's a 100 out of 100.
I got 20 out of 70.
I'm crying.
Not even
Wait, this is what happened before he died. You just gotta not cry in space.
I can't keep it in my pants.
No, you
I
just
can't
need to
believe I'm crying
stop.
in space.
Just at the grocery store. Just...
I'm just gonna pat your shoulder. Just stop.
There is what you find as you analyze this Belton is there is a small unknown device that has been added to each MMU. It is spliced in on the side of the primary life support system. It's the backpack that provides gases that you need to live. However, taking it off or examining it further will damage the unit.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna examine the one on the dead body.
No, this is on an MMU. This is not on a spacesuit. This is not what
Dang.
you guys have.
Just
This is
kidding.
the thing out in space.
As I'm like, I mean, we have a spare, right? Because there's supposed to be 4 of us out there repairing it, and one of them's dead.
No.
Only 3?
Yeah.
I can't remember anything because I'm emotional right now.
There are 4 guys, but only one of them was going to go. One was an alternate.
Yeah. And I can't. Okay, so you said doing any sort of like in-depth anything would just break it.
Would wreck it.
I don't like it. I'll just point to it. I don't like this.
So we can't remove it.
Correct.
Can
I want to look. I want to look at the Guild civilian, whose last name I don't remember.
It's O'Neill.
O'Neill. That's. O'Neill, does this look like anything? Does this jog your memory at all? About anything? It can be, you know, something you learned in school or something that might be potentially more classified than something else.
Roll a persuade or charisma.
40 out of 50. Ooh.
I don't know. You might have to, I'm not in charge of the mission. That's Wolric.
You certainly aren't, but you know things.
you know, O'Neill? I can't remember the other guy's name because I don't remember people lesser than me. But you, O'Neill, I remember your name. That means I have confidence in you.
Okay. Roll a persuade.
Just persuade, huh?
Just persuade.
Yep, that's the old 59 out of 20.
Yo, 59.
Even if I wanted to, it's classified.
Alright. Different line of thinking. It's a simple yes or no, or cough or don't cough.
Okay.
Oh, I know
Will
that
this
one.
will this endanger anyone who goes out into space?
He, with based on everything that has happened and the rolls that have happened both so far, he pulls out a laptop that he's had and starts putting numbers in.
Oh, ignore it. Gives us the cold shoulder.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, I have to do lots of work to prepare.
I just want to know if you
not
want
a
to turn
cough.
out like what's the man we can't remember because apparently according to Dan he's not important.
Wine trap, he's dead!
Yes.
His meat's still good though. I'm just throwing that.
That's
out there.
not no. We have so
Just
many
again.
rations. We have too many rations.
It's you never know if we're gonna be out here for 100 years or not. We might have.
I don't know.
I call
Yeah.
dibs on his rations. Got it.
I got dib on his rations and his left thigh. Just in
Turner just kind of turns this thing off for a sec. Just kind of
Turner wanted it.
meditates.
You wanted it, but he
This is
can't.
gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
You're never going to be 100% fine in space. Everybody's going to space.
Can't hear you. I've turned off my mic.
I'd say with that, you guys, I'm still gonna make you both roll for it, but from your success, Belton, whatever these things are, whatever has been spliced in, despite not knowing what it is exactly, there are a couple options.
Mhm.
You think you could either, it is connected to the primary life support. It's also connected a little bit to the radio system inside these suits.
Mm.
Your options are you could either disable the radios entirely if you want, but that would be unbelievably dangerous, and every minute of your training emphasizes that this is a terrible idea.
Mhm.
You could disconnect it from the oxygen feed. However, if you mess something up, you are going to be in space without a breathing system.
Mhm.
You could try to disconnect it from a radio, but that would be the hardest thing to do. There will be a large negative imposed. It requires a lot of careful work. Or you can take the entire thing apart, but there is a good chance the suit will not work correctly on it. Use it.
I mean, Barton, you know me. I'm top of my class. I know this thing inside and out. I could do anything.
You say a lot of words, Dan.
Donny.
Don't.
Then let me act. Let me show you.
What are you trying to do? You tell me what
What
you're trying to
you
do.
doing, fool?
Oh, man. So I'm just trying to understand what like the benefits of whichever one would be. It's like, okay, so if it's in our life support system, it might just try and kill us by like cutting off our life support eventually.
Yeah.
Radio, it could cut out our comms. So we would disconnect it from the radio, but that would remove all communication that we would have, right?
Right, while you're floating.
No, so there's two options. You can either disable the radios entirely, which would stop this from working. However, that is extremely dangerous for the mission. You would not be able to communicate with
So
anyone.
All
or-
radios would be disconnected.
If you are inside that suit, you would not be able to hear anything.
Okay,
You
but it
would cut
wouldn't
off.
affect.
I would-
But it
I would
wouldn't
Bad
affect
in
like.
space.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You could try to disconnect it. However, that is very, very hard. In fact, it requires a luck roll as well. That's how hard it is to do.
I can do anything.
You're starting to sound a little.
What's my luck? What's my luck?
Everyone's luck is 50 in this game. There's no luck system. It's 50.
And burning bonds, how does that work again? I
Yeah,
can burn.
not
Burning
for-
bridges.
Not for this.
You mean you can't burn a bond from somebody on Earth up here? But what if bond? What?
Okay.
It's just
Well, I could disconnect it from my life support system, right? That was one of the options.
Oxygen
You
feed,
just
correct.
won't be able to breathe.
No, if you mess up, something
If
might
you
not
mess
go
up.
great.
That wasn't as hard as complete disconnection.
It's not as hard as complete disconnect.
Honestly, we should do one of the two. Lives are at stake.
Are they? They're just supposed to
I
fix
mean-
that satellite.
It was really. It's just,
Think
it's
about
not-
debate this amongst yourself real quick while I pee.
Well-
Think about this.
Oh, actually, I gotta go too, so I'll be right
A
back.
long pee.
Cool.
Right, quick break there.
Yeah.
It's almost like
I
you
mean-
should consult
Well-
your commander.
I'm flying, so
mean-
I'm not doing shit.
We're
I
professional.
mean, apparently, you're preoccupied.
What do you think? I mean, we've been highly trained, and something different in this.
Yeah. It's in
It's
earshot
like a
of everyone.
Sherlock Holmes novel.
I feel like maybe.
Hercule Poirot.
I mean, do we not mess with
Miss
it because it's from like home base?
What?
I mean, I don't.
The debate
I don't-
rages on.
It has.
Oh, we didn't talk
I-
about it at all.
I would be okay with messing with one, possibly, but that would mean if it goes bad, we don't use it, and we're down to 2 people outside.
All right. So you want to go all the way, the luck roll and
That
everything.
is, I mean, not what I recommended, but that.
Oh, just the life support.
It's just something. I mean, we could always start with one. And
Let's
if
start with one. Oxygen. We're doing
you
it.
can hold your breath.
The
For,
oxygen you're doing first, okay.
yeah.
This is craft mechanic roll, right?
I'll let you. Here's what we're gonna do. Well, if you succeed in the craft mechanics, I'll give you a 20% to electronics. That's how we'll roll this.
I got 59 on mechanics, so I passed that by a lot. 57.
and you have just disconnected it from the oxygen feed.
And I'm saying I'm doing it to my suit, so
Okay.
any of my errors are bad. Do you want to do any other ones? We could do them all.
No. I'm just gonna double check the things that he just worked on and see if there's anything critically wrong.
Yeah, roll a craft electronics as well.
Oh, that's a 97 out of 70.
It seems fine.
I just killed myself.
Worried in general, but it seems fine.
Sweet, I'm just paranoid.
According to my knowledge, everything else will still work exactly the same as it should.
He's
Well,
top
let's
of his
hope we don't,
class.
you know, suffocate.
I'm top of my class. I know
Were you
everything.
top of your class in breathing as well?
In the apparatus that lets us breathe.
So the earth.
I
and
could
oxygen.
I could take this entire suit apart and rebuild it if I wanted to.
I don't believe you at all.
Well, at home, let's do it.
At
We'll
home,
test
we don't-
in the training center.
Yeah, no.
We'll laugh about it at Buffalo Wild Wings afterwards, and we'll talk
hate
about how
that
fun a
restaurant.
time we
No,
had.
I hate that restaurant though.
I'm sorry. How Wingstop?
Okay.
Didn't know if you had a thing against chicken wings. I'm bringing
My
my Buffalo Wild
birthday.
Wings
It
to
can't be
Wingstop, though.
Wingstop.
Okay.
It has to be Buffalo Wild Wings. It's my birthday.
Who knows what kind of relationship might spark from such a thing? We might live a long life together, just as best buds.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I'm so confused now in space.
He's got the
This is the
space
place I'm
madness.
confused.
Is there anything else that happens before the spacewalk?
For before they go on the spacewalk, I want to inspect everyone that's going on the spacewalk.
Yes, please.
Because
Who's all going?
I've only inspected what's his name? O'Neill. I haven't inspected everybody else, so I'm gonna inspect everybody else.
We're just
So we-
teasing.
I mean, yeah.
We're waiting for it.
Roll one check if you want to do a quick look over for all of them.
Yeah, I'll give him a quick look. I mean, not O'Neill because I've already looked him over, but
Yeah.
well,
Each roll one.
sort of. Wata. 87 out of 80. You dice are getting replaced.
You are.
Find the cancer.
Fine.
You're fine. All of you guys are
must be the
fine.
worst doctor NASA could have sent.
Probably, actually.
So it is.
You're a
God damn it,
parapsychologist. You're not supposed to be here.
How are you
Turner, you're the
feeling?
best hero.
I know
It is 40
O'Neill is sad. How are you feeling?
Change major. It is 48 hours after you have launched. We're scheduled to perform the spacewalk simultaneously in this mission, the three of you, O'Neill, Belton, and Hamlet. It's unusual, but it was done once before in 1992. It takes a well-coordinated procedure to suit all three of you up at one time, squeeze you into the airlock, and there is zero room to spare. The schedule is for Turner to help Belton, Hamlet, and Weintraub suit up, and O'Neill is replacing Weintraub in this mission. So you kind of did your physical just fine. You helped them suit up. For the spacewalk, it's necessary to camp out in a pure oxygen atmosphere in the suits, connected to the shuttle systems in the airlock that connects the mid-deck to the cargo bay, usually while catching some sleep for about 4 hours to purge nitrogen from your system. Otherwise, you will risk decompression sickness. This is called pre-breathe. So currently, Hamlet, Belton, Turner, and O'Neill are spending the hours while the shuttle maneuvers.
Am I in
You're
like
at-
a different room?
You guys are in the cockpit, you and McMillan. You can
We're still
communicate.
hanging out in the cockpit,
Shooting the shit.
having a good time.
You want to talk about the sports?
I like the sports.
Yeah. I watched them once.
Watched him once.
It was pretty cool. My team won.
How much do you love America?
You know, these. I think it's all right.
I think it's pretty great too.
I think it's pretty great.
Take
Alright,
me
They
with
call
you.
it, they call it Great America, and they got Six Flags, and they're all the same flag, but they got 6 of them, and it's a pretty great place. I gotta say, Bugs Bunny was there, pretty fucking awesome.
Bugs Bunny's pretty great.
Dying.
Bugs Bunny is America. Just think about that.
What a well.
So it is.
For like a copyright thing.
No. For uttering the name of Bugs Bunny, no.
We're comparing Bugs
I'm
Bunny
done.
to America, the spirit of America.
So it is Hamlet, Belton, Turner, and O'Neill inside of this thing for the 4 hours. Is there anything you guys discussed before the spacewalk?
Hamlet. Okay.
You're there. You're kind of just prepping them, getting them ready.
Chris, you and O'Neill.
So O'Neill, you've never been to space before, right?
First time.
So what is it about you that would be able to fix something in space? Like, did you study on Earth about something on Earth?
Oh, roll a persuade. Plus 20.
Okay.
No, it was Neptune.
You're right, miss.
Yeah, Turner, sometimes you say the dumbest shit.
I got a 15 out of 70. Or 60.
He says, yeah, we did some studying and we worked on BLACKSAT and me and a few others, and that's why we're the only ones who can repair it. It's the procedure to fix it is very unique and specific.
Why did they build it in such a way that only, like, you and a few other people would know how to do this?
You make it sound almost organic in nature. Is that intentional?
No, it's not alive, it's a satellite, but it's just very specific mathematics and you know, hypergeometry that takes place in hold on, I gotta roll on a table.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Where? What?
I'm surprised so many of you brought dice onto my spaceship.
The co-numeracy of the polyhedrals indicate that the flattening of the falsely irrational digit of the spaceship, and he drones on in technobabble for about 5 minutes. All of it seems unbelievably boring and incomprehensible.
I've watched enough Star Trek to think I know what he's talking about, but don't.
Was that table literally for just techno
Yeah,
garble?
technobabble table.
Oh my god.
That's awesome. So, do you know why BLACKSAT was built in such a way that only 4 people, like, so many people would know how to build it on it? Because usually these things are supposed to be designed that, like, anybody they send up into space would know how to work on it. Why is it that this satellite is different?
Exceptionally inefficient.
It's just very unique. It's what it's designed to do, and the clearance level that you know, that we have. And by the way, your blacks, which you guys would all know by now and probably before the mission, your clearance, but it's basically it's that there is so specific. You guys are pretty clearanced up. He's even higher of a clearance. This is a clearance you all kind of accepted for this. Talking about this to other people can get up to 10 years in jail for doing this. So
Wow.
he's
Okay.
pretty classified about that.
I guess we'll just have to play by the government's ear. It's shitty.
But he's already said the word BLACKSAT to us. So he's already
Yeah,
broken the
well,
first
we
rule.
know.
He
No,
can
no,
say
no.
it's
We,
You're on this.
we
This isn't
know he
human.
has
More
clearance.
clearance.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't tell someone outside of this circle, you know, like, maybe don't tell Jane about this.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Jane.
of course. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
And
probably
with-
doesn't.
I haven't
Need to
talked
know
to her
about
since the
BLACKSAT.
last time you
Wait,
talked
is
to her, probably.
Hooper's not
Mhm.
in here, right?
No, Hooper's not in here.
No,
He's
I'm
on.
sorry.
This is just. I feel like this is just the conversation
I'm
that's
the-
just
I'm
like
the-
happening.
yeah.
I'm the specter of.
It's one of those we constantly try to have conversations when the boss isn't around, but the boss somehow finds a way to listen in all the time.
Do we hear each other on comms, or is it literally just Me and
Imagine we probably could.
You probably can turn it on and
Yeah.
off, but
I probably forgot to turn it off.
Mine's never off.
He starts talking about Jane. I just switch him off. Okay,
Alright.
well, I'll trust you if you're not going to tell us more. Then it is what it is.
he looks to you specifically with sadness. I'm sorry, Turner.
No, it's what it is. No need to feel sad about that.
And
You
with
feel
that-
terrified. You're gonna die in space.
Why?
It's
We're
fine.
probably all gonna die in space.
With that, Turner, it is your job to seal the airlock.